Today's lesson is about the interrogative word who. The basic way to say who in Korean is 누구. For example, 누구세요? Who are you? 이 사람은 누구예요? Who is this? 저 가수는 누구예요? Who is that singer? 그 사람은 누구였어요? Who was he or she? 누구 is used in many different ways depending on what particle is attached to 누구, like 누구하고, with who, 누구한테, to who, 누구한테서, from who, and so on. In this lesson, I'll show you 6 different ways to say who with different particles in Korean. Are you ready? Let's go! Number 1. 누가, who. 누가 is from 누구 plus the subject marking particle 가. Together this makes 누구가, but we never say 누구가. 누구가 is always shortened to 누가. 누가 is always used as the subject of a sentence. For example, 누가 아파요? Who is sick? 사무실에 누가 있어요? Who is at the office? 이 집에 누가 살았어요? Who lived in this house? 여기에 누가 올 거예요? Who will come here? Number 2. 누구를, who. 누구를 is from 누구 plus the object marking particle 를. 누구를 is often pronounced as 누굴. 누구를 is often shortened to 누구 in spoken language. 누구를 is used as the object in a sentence, so 누구를 is always followed by a transitive verb that requires an object like 보다, to see, 만나다, to meet, 좋아하다, to like, 부르다, to call, and so on. For example, 어제 누구를 봤어요? Who did you see yesterday? 오늘 누구 만날 거예요? Who will you meet today? 배우 중에 누구 좋아해요? Among actors or actresses, who do you like? Number 3. 누구하고 with who. 누구하고 is from 누구 plus the connective particle 하고, which means with. 누구하고 is often pronounced as 누구하고 in spoken language. 누구하고 is the same as 누구랑 or 누구와. 누구하고 and 누구랑 are often used in spoken language, and 누구와 is often used in written language. Here are some examples. 누구하고 살아요? Who do you live with? 누구하고 놀았어요? Who did you hang out with? 누구하고 영화를 봤어요? Who did you watch a movie with? 누구하고 거기에 갈 거예요? Who will you go there with? Number 4. 누구한테 to who. 누구한테 is from 누구 plus the particle 한테, which means to. 누구한테 is the same as 누구에게. 누구한테 is often used in spoken language, and 누구에게 is often used in written language. Here are some examples. 아까 누구한테 갔어요? A moment ago, who did you go to? 누구한테 그걸 빌려줬어요? Who did you lend it to? 누구한테 그걸 말할 거예요? Who will you tell it to? 누구한테 이 선물을 줄 거예요? Who will you give this present to? Number 5. 누구한테서 from who. 누구한테서 is 누구 plus the particle 한테서, which means from. 누구한테서 is the same as 누구에게서. 누구한테서 is often used in spoken language, and 누구에게서 is often used in written language. Both of them can be shortened to 누구한테 and 누구에게. Here are some examples. 누구한테서 그걸 들었어요? Who did you hear it from? 누구한테 이걸 받았어요? Who did you receive this from? 누구한테 그 책을 빌렸어요? Who did you borrow that book from? Number 6. 누구의, whose. 누구의 is 누구 plus the possessive particle 의, which means of. So 누구의 literally means of who. 누구의 is often pronounced as 누구의 in spoken language. In a sentence, there are two different ways to use 누구의. First, 누구의 plus noun, which is whose plus noun. 누구의 is always followed by a noun, and 누구의 can be shortened to 누구. For example, 이건 누구의 책이에요? Whose book is this? 저건 누구 가방이에요? Whose bag is that? Second, 누구의 것. 누구의 것 also means whose. 누구의 것 is from 누구의 plus 것, which means thing. 누구의 것 can be shortened to 누구 거. This is pronounced as 누구 거. For example, 이건 누구 거예요? Whose is this? 저건 누구 거예요? Whose is that? Let's practice. Change these sentences into Korean. Ready? 누가 이걸 먹었어요? 누가 이걸 먹었어요? 누구를 초대할 거예요? 누구 초대할 거예요? 누구하고 점심을 먹었어요? 누구하고 점심을 먹었어요? 누구한테 이걸 보낼 거예요? 누구한테 이걸 보낼 거예요? 누구한테서 한국어를 배웠어요? 누구한테 한국어를 배웠어요? 저건 누구의 핸드폰이에요? 저건 누구 핸드폰이에요? 이 컴퓨터는 누구 거예요? 이 컴퓨터는 누구 거예요? Write your own Korean sentences with the word 누구 in the comments below. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. 우리 다음 시간에 봐요. See you next time. 안녕히 계세요.